What's up, guys, and welcome back to another episode of Fanboy Talks, where we talk about everything you guys might care about. My name is Vaughn Hyde. I'm joined by my good friend Chase.
Hello.
And today we want to talk about last video we did was about E3.
It was like a grand scheme of things.
Yeah, it was essentially just all about E3. And today we want to talk about our top picks for E3. So our game of the show, essentially. Our favorite game that we saw at E3 and why, pretty much.
Okay, so the first one I want to talk about, so I have two that I really liked.
Yeah.
The first one was Days Gone. Now, we talked about it a little bit in the last one, so we're not going to go ramble on like we did the last one about it. But it just looks so fun. It's more than what like meets the eye when you first watch the just horde of zombie killing them. It's got what seems to be a really good story, and you know, PlayStation exclusives typically have really good stories. So I'm hoping this gives us a character like Nathan Drake that we just want more of. Mm-hmm. And I'm really hoping that does this because it looks really good and I'm excited for it.
Yeah, definitely looks good. I'm super stoked. I've played through almost every PlayStation exclusive. I love them. I think they're great games. Especially because it's this Days Gone seems way more narrative driven, much more like The Last of Us or Uncharted. It's probably going to be more open world, similar to Horizon Zero Dawn. I love Horizon Zero Dawn, and I'm more than likely going to love Days Gone. Looks great. Looks like a fantastic game. I'm super stoked.
What's your first one? How many do you have, first of all?
I feel like I'm basically just going to talk about 3.
Okay. So I have 2, so we'll do 2 yours, my last one, and then your last one.
Okay, cool.
Perfect.
So, I mean...
Structure.
First, I mean, this isn't my game of the show, but it's one that I really want to talk about.
Yeah, and Days Gone was not my game of the show. It was one that it was my number 2, a very close.
Yeah.
But my game of the show.
Oh my god. So the first one I want to talk about is Anthem. I loved Anthem. It pretty much blew me out of the water, especially being a huge BioWare fan that I am. I love Mass Effect. I love Dragon Age. I think they're fantastic games. I played Star Wars The Old Republic. I very much enjoy it. And I'm so fucking excited.
Okay, here's my thing about it. It looks so awesome!
Yeah, everyone's like, it's going to be a Destiny killer. And I'm like, I don't care if it kills Destiny.
I'm going to play Destiny too.
Yeah, I'm going to play it at the same time. I don't care. But Anthem looks fucking good. An open world you jetpack into. You have different customizable like options and everything. You've got different guns you get, different abilities you get. You have different suits of mech armor that you get.
Yeah,
the Maverick,
that's what
the
I'm
Juggernaut.
excited for.
Yeah, there's so many cool things about this game.
Is essentially having my own Iron Man suit.
Yeah.
That I hope it's really customizable.
I hope it's really customizable too. I hope it's more customizable than Warframe, similar to Warframe. I thought there was a lot of good customization options in that, but there just wasn't enough. Similar to that, like how Mass Effect Andromeda did their customization with different armor sets. I liked that, but I want a little bit more, and I hope these exosuits have a lot more customization options. Specifically with attachments and stuff like that. Because he had a mortar attachment, and that was awesome.
I'll give you a game that I used to play all the time. They haven't made one for the PS4. I'm really sad. But it's a game called Armored Core. Did you ever play those games?
Yeah, I played it with you.
Yes. Those are some of my favorite games of all time. And it was make your own mech and customize it almost to whatever you wanted. I mean, you couldn't have one weird leg and one other weird leg. It was... The legs are the same, so you get to choose from like a list of like 50 legs. You get to choose a list from 50 chests. Mm-hmm. And they all did things. Like if you had 4 legs, you could carry, let's say, 50 more pounds. Or not 50 pounds, but 50 units of weight. If you had 2 legs, you'd only be able to carry 30 units of weight. So, and each chest would be 10 units of weight or whatever. And then your arms, you could choose arms. And they couldn't be different arms, but they were the same set, but out of a list of 50.
Yeah, it's similar to like almost
out of a
every
list of
RPG.
50, and weapons out of a list of 100, and it's really cool. And I really hope that you have choices for like Gatling guns, rail guns, laser cannons, mortars, stuff like that. But I also hope they introduce like swords.
Yeah, some cool melee options would be
some really melee options, maybe not necessarily a sword, but some sort of like fist gauntlet.
I can't believe that they wouldn't, especially because of the melee options that are in Mass Effect Andromeda. I understand it's a different team, but it's all BioWare. But I definitely think they're going to include some cool melee weapons.
And that's all I hope for. And if they do give us that customization, and let's say they give you I don't know if there's going to be levels or what. I would assume.
Yeah, it seems like there's going to be leveling.
Some sort of leveling. But at level 5, you unlock these 3 things, but then you also have to use money to purchase it, not real life money. No, that's stupid.
Yeah, I don't want any microtransactions.
Yeah, maybe like a skin or something. I'm fine with skins, but
yeah, similar to the way I think Destiny does really well with their microtransactions, because it's just silver and you purchase cosmetic items.
Yeah, emotes.
I enjoy that.
You can purchase a sparrow too, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, you could purchase different types of
sparrows,
but they all
different.
start out at like the beginning essentially, and then you have to power them up, which I really enjoy. It's not just like cool, you pay to get it's not a pay to win scenario essentially.
But that's what I'm hoping for. Is you get to level 5, you unlock 2 new chests or whatever. And I hope it is like that. I hope every unit of gear is interchangeable, like legs, arms, chest, face.
Yeah, similar to most other RPGs. You change your suit based on just like limbs.
Yes, limbs and where they connect, and maybe if you could change some other cosmetic things like color, like if you want like, let's say there's a primary, a secondary, and like a tertiary color scheme. Tertiary would be like, let's say you
like the lines in your armor.
Yeah, like lines in your armor, or you have like tubes sticking out of your armor. It would be that.
Similar to DCUO.
Yeah, DCUO had the best I've ever seen a style option tab. So if they did something similar to that, where you can change like colors and stuff, what I'm saying is I don't want to be flying around and see someone with the same exact armor.
Yeah, you don't want to look like somebody else.
I don't want you and me to get online. I'm pretty sure it is an online.
It is.
You can play with your friends.
It's a multiplayer game.
I don't want us to get
Drop in,
online
drop out,
and then just like look at each other like, yeah, dude, we got the same Mac.
It's kind of like when you show up to a party and you're like, we're wearing the same shirt. Somebody's got to change.
Yeah, I'll go skins.
You like turn your shirt inside out. You're like, change.
Yeah, but just stuff like that, because this could be one of the best games ever.
A lot of people are saying it's a Destiny killer. Like we said earlier in the video, we don't care. We're going to play both.
We're going to play both. We're going to love both, I hope.
I sincerely hope, Anthony.
Okay, this might be a longer video. I got to talk about something. Okay, so I was listening to E3's Destinies. Yeah, I guess.
Bungie's.
No, it was E3. They have a podcast called Fireteam Podcast or whatever.
Oh, IGN has Fireteam chat.
What was I saying? E3? I'm stupid.
Yeah,
okay.
IGN's Fireteam
IGN
chat.
has a Fireteam chat, and I listened to that, and it's got like Fred Marabellum on it and stuff like that. It's really...
Destin Legary.
Yes, he's been on there before.
Destin Legary's the host.
Is he?
Yeah. It's mostly Destin.
Okay, well, I like Fran, so...
Yeah, it's basically just
Fran's
the two of them.
Awesome. I've only just recently started listening, so that's probably why I don't know.
Yeah, it's mainly a Destiny podcast.
It is, yeah, it's Fireteam Chat. I don't know why I said E3 earlier. Ignore that.
Whatever. IGN E3. Interchangeable.
Letters, numbers, whatever. But they had some like team developer people on, and they were sitting there talking about, we don't want the player's first experience with an exotic to be super late in the game. They were saying we want to get exotics into the player's hands early, as it's like a reward for playing. Because if you ever played Destiny 1, it was a lot of grinding and a lot of hoping for legendary, really.
But you were just like crossing your fingers for RNGesus to not fucking hate you.
Yes. But they were saying something about getting exotics into the hands of people earlier, which scares me in a way, because what if I get an exotic and I really like it, and I don't know if they're going to do it kind of like D1. I tweeted at them, but they didn't respond because they hate me. Because, yeah, whatever. But I hope they do it kind of like D1, where you can upgrade like legendaries and exotics with higher level exotics and stuff, higher light level. But I have no confirmation of that, so I hope you don't get an exotic early and then it just be garbage later in the game, you know?
Yeah, they'll definitely they'll more than likely use the same system as they did before, where you broke down other weapons to make it better,
yes.
But they could probably only be like of certain classes.
Yes, but I was thinking of that, and that's cool. I want to get exotics earlier, but I don't want to get an exotic, love it, and then 30 light level later, it'd just be garbage, you know?
Yeah, I definitely think they're gonna add the same upgrade system as they have before.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I just wanted to talk about that real quick. That was on IGN's podcast, Destiny podcast, Fireteam Chat.
Yeah, I mean, Destiny 2 looks amazing as well.
Looks awesome.
They put a lot of stuff out about it. Nothing that I really watched because I was already sold on it. E3 is kind of the event to sell me on video games, and I was already sold on Destiny 2.
So they didn't have to do much.
Yeah, they really didn't have to do much. They just had to be like, cool.
Which they didn't.
We don't hate you. And you're like, yeah.
Okay, so did you already say 2?
That was one.
Damn.
My second...
We are going long.
Yeah. My second being Life is Strange Before the Storm.
Okay.
I loved Life is Strange. Thought it was an amazing game. I love Max. She's an amazing character, but this is a prequel following Chloe, and Rachel shows up. It's before Chloe had blue hair and everything. It looks amazing. I'm super excited. A lot of people don't know how it's going to go on, because if you played Life is Strange before, you know there's like time travel abilities.
And then this is going to get like, why didn't they just do that?
Yeah, and it's like, oh, if Chloe had that ability, then why didn't she use it with man? Why didn't she tell Max she had it and all that stuff? I'm interested to see how they navigate this in a story standpoint. I honestly kind of think that it's not going to have...
Correct?
Yeah, it's supposedly canon.
Okay.
It is a prequel. Don't Nod isn't developing it, from what I understand, because they're working on the sequel to Life is Strange. So there's the prequel that they showed that is not being developed by them, Before the Storm, which
there's the one that
first
came
episode
out.
coming out August 31st.
There's the game that's out right now.
Just Life is Strange, made
Life
by
is
Don't Nod.
Strange. And then Don't Nod is making the sequel to Life is Strange.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of moving parts in this Life of Strange universe.
Oh, it's such a good game.
Okay,
I'm
so we got that out of the way.
So, I got my 2. Let's go for your third.
Your second. This
Sorry.
is my second. I only have 2. This is my game of the year. Or the show.
Yeah, game of the
Whatever we're calling this episode. The Spider-Man game. Marvel Spider-Man. Whatever they're calling it. Holy shit, dude.
Insomniac Spider-Man game?
Does that look incredible?
It looks great. It looks very much like a mix between earlier Spider games, the Arkham series. It seems like they've learned from a lot of where everyone else has succeeded, and damn does that combat look cool.
And I'm telling you right now, everyone's talking about how it looks like it's going to be like quick play or quick timing or whatever. I don't
mind quick time events.
And I don't either. It'll kind of slow it down. It's not going to be that. It won't be as fun as it can be. But I think that was strictly for showing off the game.
I think in some story elements there's going to be quick play, but it's just like nobody really gets annoyed in the Uncharted games where there's you have to do button mashing and stuff like that. Nobody really minds those.
Yeah, but this is kind of more of Arkham gameplay, you know.
Yeah, they had him in
sense.
Arkham too.
They did?
Yeah.
I never played it.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying that seemed to be mostly for showing off the game.
Yeah. I imagine it's just going to be for large story elements.
Now, if I can interact with the world how he does, you know, he's pulling stuff and stuff like that, this is going to be so awesome.
It looks amazing. I'm definitely excited.
Now, I might be overhyping myself too much for this, but it looks so good. And I'm so excited for it.
So, for my third and final game, my game of the show, it was really Beyond Good and Evil 2. That trailer blew me out of the water. I thought it looked amazing. I'm so excited for it. I love the original. I sincerely hope that they have the photography aspects just like they did in the original game, which you didn't play. But it was really interesting. Your character, she fought with a staff, but you could get special points similar to Dead Rising for taking really cool photos. And I actually really enjoy that in games. I think that's really fun. And it's kind of just like an odd side thing to do. Oh, you get experience for taking an awesome photo. I hope they have something similar to that, just because it'd be kind of like paying homage to the original kind of a thing. But already, with just one trailer and some screenshots, the world looks amazing. And I'm so excited to play Beyond Good and Evil 2. It blew me out of the water. That is why it's my game of the show, because it's just so surprising to me.
We talked about it a little bit last time, but like I said last time, never played the game. Mm-hmm. Just watched this trailer, and I'm hooked by the characters that they showed.
Yeah, some of the anthropomorphic animals
They're
and stuff
really
like that.
interesting, and they really provide a sense of just different.
Yeah, it's just different than most other games.
Yeah, compared to what
It's
we've
a
been
mix
getting.
of like humans and animals. It's not like people just making like weird ass shit up. It's not like the Mass Effect series where they're just weird ass aliens. It's like, cool, that's a monkey, that's a
I
big ass
know
pig.
that's a monkey. I know that's a pig. I
Yeah,
know
that's a
this.
pig with a Fu Manchu.
It looks so fun.
It looks great.
If it has any, to be totally fair, we didn't see. Well, I didn't see any gameplay.
As far as I know, there's no gameplay out.
But
I'm
the
super
trailer looked really awesome.
Yeah, this is a lot of
And-
hype right now, especially in this video. But damn,
And you know
does
us,
that
we're not huge fans of subscribing to hype. But sometimes you just gotta get hype.
Yeah, it looks good, and I mean it's been in development. I mean, the first Beyond Good and Evil I think came out in like the early to mid 2000s. So this has been a long time coming, like at least a decade. So I'm super stoked. I think it looks amazing. Blew me out of the water. That's why it's my game of the show. IGN gave Super Mario Odyssey their game of the show, and I think Kind of Funny gave Days Gone.
No, it was Spider-Man.
Did they?
Yeah.
I thought it was Days Gone.
No, it was Spider-Man.
Yeah, a lot of these games look really amazing. This definitely doesn't discount any of the other games.
No, there's just so many. And
yeah,
they're all so good. That's why these last two videos have been so long. Because we're trying to tell you that all these games, this next year, this next 2 years, 3 years, is going to be so incredible with the amount of games.
Yeah,
And the amount of
it's gonna be
stories
pretty
we're going to
fantastic.
get. It's going to be so incredible.
If you guys actually like these longer videos, make sure you let us know in the comments down below. For the most part, since we got through our like favorite games of E3, that's about the end of this video. If you guys like it, make sure you click the like button. Make sure you subscribe for all of our upcoming content. We post every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday for our Fanboy Talks episodes. On occasion, we will post on Tuesdays and Thursdays for just random episodes of other things we do, like unboxings, game reviews, and we're gonna try to do more Let's Play stuff, so just stay tuned for that. If you guys have a comment or like
Suggestion?
constructive criticism, basically anything, leave those down in the comments
Or you
below.
just hate us and you want to tell us, just do it.
Yeah, I mean, there's some people I know from high school that watch our videos, so if you hate me, I mean, feel free. Just give me a comment. I mean, I'm gonna be like, cool, I got a comment. Even if it's a very terrible one and rude.
Which is, it's fine.
If you guys want to chat with us outside of our channel, you can hit me up on Twitter at Hyde Legion, and you can hit him up at Standing Ovation, the last O being a 0. That's about it for us today. We hope you guys have a great day.